And I think it's a time for everyone to take stock that there are things that unite us, there are things that we hold dear together as New Yorkers, as Americans. We all see the world through the prism of our own families. I think it's a time for everyone to put aside political debates, put aside protests, put aside all of the things that we will talk about in due time.
All right, folks, that was Mayor de Blasio, the mayor of New York City, earlier today at a charity function where he spoke. He is scheduled to have a press conference along with the chief of police, the commissioner of New York City Police Department, and if that happens within this half hour, we'll bring it to you. We're rejoined by the Malzberg panel, co-host of Steele Ungar, senior political contributor for Forbes.com, Rick Unger, and columnist and contributing editor for TheRoot.com, David Swerdlick. Before we have time, hopefully, to switch to Sony, let me ask you guys, you know, once you say something, it's pretty hard. Let's take David Sheldon Richardson of the Jets, for instance. After Ferguson, he tweeted out, "They let this pig get off." And now he's like, oh, you know, yesterday, oh, this is wrong, what they did to the cops. You know, you can't have it both ways, like I don't think the mayor can have it both ways. Either you apologize for what you said and recognize it was incitement and move on, or what you say now in the wake of the insightful remarks is meaningless.
Steve, I don't know what the Jets player said. I don't consider what an athlete tweets out there. They certainly have influence on people, but I don't consider that a person in a position of authority. You want to talk about what the mayor said or the president said? Look, in the last segment, we were talking about you know, the president, the attorney general, and you were critical of the attorney general for saying that on the one hand, he can't tell all, you know, young men of color that they should feel okay, and he can't, on the other hand, he can't tell all police that they should feel okay and safe. And, you know, even if you don't agree with that, to act like that's inciting people or that's irresponsible, I just don't think that's right. Look, black parents do tell their kids, Steve, to respect the police, but they also grapple with how to make their kids understand that there may be situations where they're going to be viewed as a suspect even if they haven't done anything wrong. And that's an experience that men of color have almost universally. The Attorney General explained his experiences. I've been on your show before and told my experiences. So again,
all right,
to say, I don't like de Blasio or the way he handled it, but to act like they're inciting people to attack cops, I don't think is right.
Well, it depends how you know, and Rick, we had these protests. Why didn't the media show that protest, that cell phone video of them saying, what do we want, dead cops? When do we want them now?
They are showing it.
Now they are. Now they are.
I played it this morning. But you know what? I think that you raise a really good point. People tend to miss something. Protest, demonstration, fundamentally important, fundamental right under our Constitution. But when people go out there and start yelling, what do we want, dead cops? Not only is that not constitutionally protected, it's like yelling fire in a crowded theater. It's just plain wrong. I wonder what the people who are out there doing that are thinking this morning. It is horrendous. It was horrible. It's about time it got the attention, but that doesn't mean people shouldn't demonstrate. It's uniquely American. But come on, have we learned nothing from what happened in the 60s?
David?
Again, I think Rick makes a really good point, Steve, but I just don't see how you go from, you know, I think Rick is right to condemn the people that were chanting that in the street. I don't see how you go from that to blaming the mayor or the president for that. I just feel strongly about that. Sorry.
Well, nobody could hold them legally responsible. Just like Al Sharpton couldn't be held legally responsible. Wait, couldn't be held legally responsible when he
have gone out of their way to say that they want people.
No, they haven't. David, you said to me something. You said to me, David, you said that black parents teach their kids to respect the cops. Have you?
Yes.
You show me once. Email me if we run out of time. Where has Obama said it? Where has Holder said it? Where has de Blasio said it? Where has Sharpton said it? I want to see the quotes.
Look, I'm sure the president said it. I will go back and find it.
Yeah, well, you find it for me.
We'll both go digging for him.
All right. All right. Hey, guys, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and better times ahead. Thank you both for a very spirited debate. We're coming back, folks. If the press conference happens, we'll get it to you. Otherwise, give me 5.